It's the Chronicles. It's the Chronicles.
You ready?
Do this.
Let's go. It's the Chronicles. You're live with Tisha, Ali, and Elliot. We here.
Yes, we are.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Hey.
Hey, let's get it.
All right. Yo, we here. Another Wednesday. We made it.
Yes, we are.
All right. I ain't mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. And y'all got me started off again another week.
You know it.
I'm feeling like I'm the star or something. You know what I mean? No, fuck with y'all.
We all share the spotlight.
I'm just fucking
We
with
all share the
y'all.
spotlight.
Hey, yo, welcome back. Lunchtime Chronicles, Ltc Uncut. I'm tonight's host, Elliot.
I'm Tisha, everybody. What's happening?
I'm Ali.
And we here. Yo, thank you for joining in. I seen we already had like some viewers waiting. Like, yo, I felt like I was Usher or something. I got it
Listen.
bad right now. I'm feeling good. Like, all right, and I got the cut.
Come on,
Yo,
girl.
I ain't mad at it.
Fresh cut, fresh Tim.
Yo, they never get my waves
That's the
on
new-
this camera. I'm
That's
like
the new
so
Instagram
mad.
handle.
Huh?
That's the new Instagram handle.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure something out before the night's over. We got special guests in the building too. Let's let it be known. T. Who we got?
Oh, that's why we got all these followers waiting in the.
That's what it
cut.
is, because we ain't
Come
never
on,
have
man.
11 people waiting before. Hey, yo, Holly went over there with his shades on. I thought he was security at first. As soon as I came in, I'm like, I feel protected.
Right? That's what I said. Shades on. We got a local celebrity in the building. We got.
Hey, no. Don't hit me with the
Oh,
local.
oh.
Don't hit me with the
Oh,
local,
he ain't
baby.
local.
Come on.
He
Lex
ain't
Vegas is
local. He in
worldwide,
Palmer.
baby. Come on, baby.
He
Let's
in
not do that.
Dusty.
Let's
He
not
in
do that.
Toledo.
Lex
Let him
Vegas is
know.
worldwide. Don't hit me with the
Lex
local.
Vegas.
Uh-uh.
Yo, tell him where you at again.
Hold on, man. If y'all don't know, man,
Let him
this
know,
is
son.
the worldwide global. They call him Mr. AKA because it's Lex Vegas, AKA Sporty McFly,
Yeah.
AKA the
Yeah.
Vagina Finder, AKA the prolific shit talker,
Yeah.
AKA the Dirt Diggler, AKA the
Yo.
Coochie Crook, AKA man, I can go on
Yo,
forever,
we
man,
got
but
the
this your show,
Apollo
not
Creed
mine,
of
man.
podcast
But
in
come
the
on, man,
building
somebody
tonight.
know them names,
Hey,
baby.
yo, man, that's the
Come
Apollo
on, baby.
Creed. Hey, yo, that's the Apollo Creed of podcast right there, man. Give it up for Lex Vegas Show.
Hey,
Definitely,
man, I
yo, big
appreciate
up for
y'all
coming
having
out.
me, man. I appreciate y'all having me. I'm going to tell y'all, it's cold in a month, man. It's cold in a
Usually
mug in
it's
here.
hot than
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
word, man.
I
You never
understand
know.
why my man ain't cold, because he just came running in here, you know what I'm saying, like 2
Last
minutes before
minute.
the show started, so he's still a little hype. You know, I've been chilling for a minute.
Oh, pardon
you know,
me then. Yo,
I
I didn't know
I
that.
want to understand how I was the first one here out of your set. I want to understand that.
Oh, because you knew what you was coming into, though. He knew he was coming into greatness, though. Welcome aboard, Joe. We here. We in the
Nah, I
building.
definitely appreciate y'all having me on the show,
Man,
man.
absolutely. Thank you for being here tonight. We're going to get it started. So
Yeah.
listen,
Let's go.
guys, listen, please do us a favor. Follow, like, and share the Lunchtime Chronicles. If you're on right now, throw up some hearts and some likes and
Yeah,
just
send them
drop in the
hearts.
comments and say, I'm here.
Hit
And
that
drop
share
your
button,
location
baby.
And say where you at. But go over to Instagram and follow us at the Ltc Uncut. Make sure you are following us on Instagram and share this video. Grab your drinks, grab your dinner. Do not move. Do not blink. Don't miss a beat because you are going to be upset. But guess what? You can always go back and watch it. But it's always better when it's live.
Oh, yo, you been on the YouTube game, too. Let him
You
know.
know.
Let
Oh,
him
yes.
know.
And follow
Let
us
him
at
know.
YouTube.
Yeah, we on
Yes.
YouTube now.
We sure
We
are.
did it, Brooklyn.
Hey, we made it. We here. Say it. Yes, we are.
That's funny.
But listen, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Letitia Pittman Official. Ali, where can the people find you?
You can follow me on Instagram at just_Ali216.
What about you, Els?
Hey, yo, you can find me on Facebook, Elliot Groovin. I haven't come over to Instagram shit yet, though. So
Okay.
I'll figure that out by
His
the end
waves
of the
I
show.
thought
Poppin'.
I thought you made one for me when you just said that. I was like,
Right.
oh, okay.
Hey, yo, nah, Lex took over the show. I was like, I got to
Right.
catch
Hey,
up
hey,
now.
Hold
You
on,
know
I
what I mean?
hey,
Yo,
I
I
just had
gotta
to give
get
a
my
proper
shot.
introduction, man. This your world, man. I'm just
Hey,
here.
yo, we here, brother.
Lex,
We here.
For all of the people who aren't, because this is probably all of your following on here, and we probably got like 3 people.
No, man.
But no,
Yeah.
where can people find you?
Man, you can find me first on Facebook at Lex Vegas, of course. You can find me on Instagram at Lex Taught Me. You can find me on Twitter at Lex 520. Lex V520. All right. And before, can I please do this? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know
this
you about to
this y'all
bust a
show-
freestyle
this y'all
out.
show, but and I see her in the comments. One of my biggest sponsors of my show, which is the Lex Vegas Show over at Redline Radio on 7 o'clock every Thursday. Lex Vegas. Anyway, one of my sponsors is Christy Schaefer from the Sudsy We Sew Company, and today is her birthday. So happy birthday, Christy, baby!
Birthday to
Yeah.
you. Happy birthday
Oh,
to
you're doing that
you.
audition again. I
Happy-
see.
Oh yeah.
know,
Before the
right?
show, she
Right,
was
right.
telling us.
I'm coming back. No.
So yo,
no.
let's jump into it though. Let's
Let's
get right,
get it.
because yo, we got.
Because you know I always
I gotta
do it in
sit
the
up.
middle
I'm
though. Since
fat
we're
over
doing
here.
shout outs, we got to shout out DMST Studios. We got Mo on the ones and twos in the back
Big
there.
Mo.
What's up, Mo?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Thank you. I know I'm sitting there for the usual for Big Dale from DMST, but I'm gonna hold it down for y'all tonight.
P.O.P.
Yo,
Hold it down.
that's funny.
All right, El. So what we got going on?
Hey yo, it's been a lot of shit going on lately.
A lot of
Yeah.
shit.
I don't
We
know
gotta
where to
talk
start
about
off
it.
though,
gotta
because yo, we
talk
got
about it.
Dave Chappelle verse, you know what I mean, the community.
Yeah,
They
Yo, we got the stepfather going at his daughter.
man.
Hey yo, we got Kevin
Doing deep.
Samuels, you know what I mean, saying broke niggas shouldn't go out.
Ooh.
I don't know really where we need to start, but
That
we're
might
gonna
be
start
smart.
with let's start with the main topic that's been really popping.
Okay.
Is apparently there's a gentleman, well, I don't even want to call him a gentleman because of his morals,
Mm-hmm.
that raised a child since she was 2 years old. She turned 18 and he cuffed her. How y'all feel about that?
And the baby might be his.
Oh,
She
and
has-
she
she
got
has-
a
she has a
seed on the
newborn.
way.
She had it already.
Oh, she had- so he
she
shot the
had it.
club
So
up,
the baby
too.
might be his.
And I
Yikes.
heard her mother was pregnant.
Oh,
So y'all
he
just
winning.
getting it in. Y'all just getting it in over there, man.
He winning.
Hey, I got one thing to say about this. If it is the way that people said that Adam and Eve, this is what happened, right? Is this not?
I'm lost.
I
Yo,
mean,
give me
you
that.
feel me?
Give
Though, like, hey, this what happened. If it was Adam and Eve, somebody had to raise a child up to adulthood and spread the seed of the motherfucking planet.
Damn that.
Why the fuck
Damn
is
that.
it is weird now? I'm just saying. I think that's crazy what he doing, but I'm just saying, ain't that a that's what
Here's
happened?
the thing. Let's talk about the real deal. We got men out here that are preying on little girls because let's be honest and let's keep it real. Right now, what's in the food and the formulas, these little girls are becoming developed and men are looking. I've had to tell men at Walmart looking at my 16-year-old when she was 12, I said, nigga, she's 12. You want to go to jail? Get your motherfucking eyes off of her. Excuse my language, mommy. I'm so sorry, but you know how I feel about my kids. But seriously, like let's call it what it is. You got men out here who are looking at babies because why? Their vaginas are pure.
Fresh off the lot. Hey, yo, Lex Vegas, how you feel about that, man?
I'm
Fresh off the lot, pussy. You ever had some 18?
Have I? Yeah, when I was around 18.
So, yo, the current age you are right now, how old are you? Or what's your stage age? Let's get that. Let's do your stage age.
Let's just say I'm 25 a couple times over.
Okay, respect.
Let's
That's
just
a
we'll go
great
with that.
age.
You know, but let's just say I have a daughter that's a freshman at Ohio University.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she's 18 right now.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't see myself being with somebody that's to me, my daughter's still young and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how do I be with somebody that's that age? Like to me, my daughter's still she's still a baby. She's still a kid. You know, so I can't roll like that. I can't now hold on. On the other hand, though, it was something that I kept focusing on that Letitia was saying. And she kept saying, these men.
Yeah, you peeped that?
Yeah, I peeped it a few times. These men are preying on these babies, but let's just get it clear. There are some females that are out there cougaring like a mug.
Yeah, they
okay?
are. Yeah, they are.
I'll put it out there. I was 7 years old the very first time I penetrated a vagina.
Ooh.
Oh.
And she was my babysitter, and she was of legal drinking age.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I just put that out there real quick. You know, and I'm not putting it out there to throw any heavy shot there, but I'm just saying it ain't every time you hear about, you know, this age thing and this age gap thing, you automatically think it's the men preying on the little girls. But there are a lot of females that prey on young boys and just the same.
So listen. So since we're talking about that, the women aren't just preying on the little boys; they preying on the girls because it happened to me. My babysitter's granddaughter did that, and for a very, very long time, my children, because I have all girls, I have developed a fear of allowing them to spend the night places. because I don't want somebody to touch them.
Yeah.
Like she did to me.
Yeah.
And I never said anything. I never spoke up about it. And it was just like, it bothered me. And then when I saw her as an adult, I was just looking at her like, what the, like, who did that to you? You know what I'm saying? For you to think that it was okay to do it to me. So, yeah.
Yo, we
It's
just had,
men and
yeah.
women.
We got molested
So
Vegas over here.
it ain't just the
Yeah.
guys. It ain't just the guys out here. You know,
Yeah.
these women are just as preyish.
Yeah.
Mm.
The situation is messed up. Like, he watched the little girl, and I see why some people are like, you know, I don't want to introduce their kids to men because they don't know who the man is. And then again, you got men who can't introduce their kids to the woman because you don't know what she's going to do. And it's just like, who's protecting? Like, who dropped the ball here? Her mother? Where's the father?
I mean, yo, is the ball really dropped, though? She 18. She
The
18.
ball was dropped a long time ago.
Yo, I mean, we
Because-
don't.
Hold on. The thing is, he was her godfather.
Okay.
When you become somebody's godfather, somebody is trusting you
Yeah.
with their child's
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
That's just it. If you make me your child's, I have a goddaughter. Shout out to Trina. I know Dub listening, but that's my goddaughter. And right now she's 2. We're going into her terrible 2s, and they have trusted me with her life if something were to happen to her parents.
Yeah.
So you giving me that trust, which means you look at me like a brother,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at your daughter like,
A sexual object.
Yo, I mean,
My next.
nah. That's when the ball is dropped.
Yeah.
That's when the
See,
ball is
now,
dropped right there.
it's myself. I really disagree with it. You know what I mean? I got integrity, morals, and scruples, and everything. So, what he's doing, I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But there is a flip side to the coin. We don't know what was going on in that household. Like, yo, we're saying, okay, he's been looking at her since she was 2, but maybe like when she got 17 or something, she used to do her little part too. Don't think these little chicks ain't like, you know what I'm saying, fast and ass. She might have been getting out the shower, have a towel on, you know what I mean, doing little shit that could be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Keisha,
I don't
keep
care.
playing.
I
I
don't
get it. As a
care.
grown man, he's supposed to have that discipline to be like, all right, yo, no, that's my goddaughter. I got to fall back on it. But there's a flip side to the coin because I had to think about it. If Beyonce was my godmother, I have a brother and a son next month.
Lord have mercy.
She'll be calling her Aunt Ma. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
my
So
God.
there's some fucking situations that you just got to be like, yo, God
I
bless
can't
them
agree
and
with
good
that
luck.
one. I can't.
I mean, the man got a point.
Yo, you just, yo,
Man
what?
got a point.
I'm just saying, like I said, because of my raising, the way I was raised, okay, that's not something I'm going to do. I'm not going to prey on the young. But that's him. He wants to do that. She's 18. She's legal. Who's to say, yo, this ain't his soulmate?
Come on, man. You a
I mean, because you have daughters, you're looking at it like that. But, yo, she's 18. She's actually a legal adult in America. She can fuck the dog. She can fuck her dad. She can fuck her uncle. She can smash anybody she wants. And, yo, and the world can't say nothing. Yo, what can you say?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, it's the flip side of what women do. Women want to build a man, and he literally just did what y'all did and took it to a whole new step.
Yeah, he
literally
took it
built
to a
her
whole new level.
from the ground up.
There's another
He
point.
kept
right
making
there.
sure her school
Y'all
clothes
build
was
a point
fly.
right there. Hey, on some real shit. Y'all want to build a man and do all this stuff and change him. He built her from the ground. Nigga really went to build a bear.
Build a bitch.
Took the little-
We are
Build the
talking
baby
about
bitch.
a child who
She's not a child no more.
Wait, but
Boy.
look,
Her
also, how do
brain
you not?
is
How do we
all the
not
way
know?
developed.
Yo,
How
she's
do we not know
18.
though on some real stuff? Like y'all said, she could have been in a stressful, crazy environment. He literally took care of her, like just to make sure she good. Like, was he taking care of her, like in the house, changing her
Yes,
diapers
he was
and stuff?
married to her mother. He's her stepfather.
Hey,
He
yo,
was
shout
her
out to
godfather.
him.
Hey, God.
They say he was her godfather.
Yeah,
he wasn't
he
her
married.
stepfather. He was her godfather.
Yeah, so he
Does
wasn't
that
living-
change things?
He wasn't living there.
Yeah, no, it
No,
doesn't.
it still don't
nasty.
change.
Hold on,
Because-
it changes everything.
He
That
wasn't
changes
raising her.
everything.
That changes a lot of stuff. He was just
Oh
there.
my!
Yeah, he
my
was the
God,
godfather.
it's so when you take on the role, like you said, as a godfather, you assume the role of a father. In the instance that
And
that
now she
father
calling him daddy.
passes away.
Daddy.
No,
She called him She called him
Daddy,
Daddy,
daddy.
Pop.
Yeah, she calling him daddy.
My father Pop.
Hey, yo,
And
shout.
the whole flip side of this is if if she was a boy and it was his godmother, we wouldn't be sitting here having this
No,
conversation.
we wouldn't be
would.
having this
No, we would not.
conversation.
No,
We would be
that
like,
shit would
yo,
have blew the hell
yeah,
over. You know why?
man.
You know
Call her
why?
father,
Because
papa.
we wouldn't have had as big an issue with it as you do. Okay, if that's my son and he's 18 and he told me, Dad, I just knocked off this 55-year-old. All right, son, was it
Yo,
good? You
word.
know,
Yo.
let me holler at you. Was it good job? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Hold on.
That's one of them. AKA double standard over here.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
My middle
Go
name
ahead.
is double standard.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
and that's what it is. I got a nephew. I tell him all the time, like,
I got
hey,
him.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught, I'm gonna act like I'm mad, but then, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors, I'm gonna tell you, good job.
That
That's
was a
how we-
big
that's
red
how we get
flag for
down.
me.
So real quick, we see the comments. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments, but make sure we seeing some hearts and likes. That helps with the algorithm. Please show the hearts and likes. But let me read some of these.
Throw them up there. Throw them up there.
Mrs. Peggy said, "Happy birthday." Sadly, it goes both ways. It's always been a problem. It is just more publicized now. Mrs. Miller, Alyssa Miller. I don't know if I say your name wrong. I apologize. The guy was in. The guy was, and he is a whole creep at 18. He is a teenager, and I repeat, he is a creep.
Yes.
Yeah, double standards. Males are accepting of so much. Shaking my head. I mean,
We are.
Like
Yeah.
that.
It's a double standard with a guy. Is just that. It's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? It's just
women only
it's
go-
acceptable. It is what it is. If a female come in here, if a female walk through that door and say, "I just slept with 100 men before I came to this show," we looking at her like, "Damn, you blown the hell
She a
out."
hoe.
Like
Let me
that.
get
Now,
some.
when a dude
Let
come
me
in, he
get
be like,
it.
"Man, I just slept with 100 chicks." We like, "Damn, bro."
Yeah.
You can share. You know what I'm saying? You can bring that with you.
Yeah, sex
You know,
is easy for women to give it up, and it's harder for men. You have to, if you're a man, you have to show some value to get sex from a woman. They ain't just giving it away. So off rip, we got to do more to get it. Women don't look at it as a handshake because it is. I get pleasure, you get pleasure. Women look at it as a loaded exchange.
Move on.
Yeah, because I
Yo,
go on for days
I really
about this shit.
want
I'm
to
with him
touch
on that
on this
one.
though because of you because you're raising daughters and
Yes.
everything like that. Your daughter's 18.
My
What's the old? Let's say she's 18. What's the oldest that she can date that you would have a problem with? Like, what's the age that like somebody she brings home if he's 25, 30?
Yeah, that's
If
too
she
old.
brings, that's too old.
That's too old.
25 is too
That's
old?
too old because he's already gotten a chance to experience life out of being out of college. He's probably started into his career. Like she's graduating from high school, getting ready to go to college, trying to find herself. And typically when men are older and they already are, they have a plan, they know what it is that they want out of life. Girls at 18 are just trying to figure themselves out. So then what happens is they get these impressionable young girls and they get a chance to stick their claws into them and shape them the way that they want to. And then the girls, typically, sometimes it may work out, okay? And then other times it may not. That's how you have failed divorces, failed relationships. So no, I don't think that at 25 and 30 you should be messing with no 18-year-old. Let that child get the opportunity to become an adult.
You know where I'm going with this. So when you was 16 to 18, what's the oldest? Yo, we do real on the uncut. What's the oldest you've been with when you was 16, 18? Have
19.
you ever? So you've never been with an older man?
Yes.
Like much older, like
Yes.
okay.
Hold on. Okay. Hold
So
on.
what-
Wait.
There you go.
What's
Go
the-
get in
what's the
Vegas.
age
Get in
difference?
Vegas.
What's the age difference between the oldest person that you've dated and what was the age difference?
18 years.
18 years.
He was 18
So
years
hold
older?
on, time out, rewind.
So this
Hold
nigga
on, back
doubled your
up.
life?
This is the remix. So hold on, it was 18 years. So you was
So
20,
you was 20,
and he was 38.
and he was 30.
So,
You was still
hold
impressionable.
on. So basically, you
Yeah.
just contradicted the hell out of
No, I didn't.
yourself.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying.
hold on. So them 2
Based
years,
off
them 2 years was
experience.
different between 18 and 20. You matured that much where it was okay, but it wasn't
No,
okay at 18.
Because I was still fearful of a grown man.
So is
that
that
was
the
a
problem?
Grown man.
Is that the problem?
That-
Is that
wait,
you
wait,
were
wait,
you like
fearful
that
of a
grown
Did you
man,
see him
didn't
as
you?
a grown man when you start talking to him? What was
Yeah.
it? You ain't see him as that. You saw him as exactly.
Yeah,
Look,
early. But yo,
Smart
listen, we
baby.
got a lot to
Yeah.
cover today, though.
I
So
we
we,
got Lex in the building. now.
yeah, we got a lot to cover though. So next up on the menu though, I want to go to Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie.
Yo, right now they're in Brooklyn. They're screaming, "Let Kyrie play!
Yeah.
Let Kyrie
They
play!"
going crazy.
How y'all feel about that? Ali, you a sports? Yo, you play ball?
I mean, luckily he is a millionaire, so he got money, so he could be his family and him is good. That's the first thing. That's good. But like, it's so crazy how the world is. It's supposed to be free here, and you can't have choice over your own body. You know what I mean? It's like they treat you like you're a product. And that's just crazy because, you don't got a choice. And I know this ain't the land of the free. It's really the land of the business. But, like, sheesh. Like, I need to get a motherfucking better job or something or get deeper in the business because, like, this some bullshit. I ain't fucking with it.
Hey, yo, do you feel like if Kyrie was like the seventh man off the bench, he sat the bench most of the season, would it be such an uproar? Would they really be screaming, let him play?
No.
If it was somebody, you know what I mean, like
No.
Sasha Vujacic or something like that.
Top 75 because of this. He wasn't even in top 75 best players. And he literally has the best handles that NBA has ever seen. So automatically that will put him in the top 75. And he could score and do all that. And he won a championship, took the biggest shot in NBA history, one of the biggest shots in NBA history.
Yeah.
Like, the guy is definitely in the top 75. But, it's crazy. They trying to take the man career. It's like hopefully they don't do it, but it's like the NBA version of, the NFL version, NBA version of what they did to.
Yeah, Kaepernick.
Exactly. So.
Actually, I never looked at it like that, though. This is a Kaepernick situation.
Sitting here on the Lunch Time Chronicles Uncut.
Yeah.
All your brilliant ideas.
Lex Vegas, how you feel? Kyrie, should he play or should he get vaccinated?
The people that are protesting and saying that it's not the Nets that are not letting him play. It's New York. They basically said if you work in New York or you work in LA, you can't do this. Okay, so it's not the team, and everybody's like protesting the team. You can't protest the team. We're not telling him he can't play. We're going by what our bosses are saying, pretty much. Now, as far as the vaccination goes, you have a choice.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the consequences of that choice. It's like people are mad about the vaccine because they're saying it's mandatory. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory because they're not holding you down. They're just taking away everything that you want to do if you don't get it. Now you got to find other ways to live your life. So that's your choice. Are you going to deal with this shit? Or are you going to go and take the vaccine and roll with everybody else? You have a choice. You just got to deal with whatever consequences of the choice that you make. Now, as far as Kyrie go, I don't think it would be as big of a deal if Kyrie already wasn't a diva. Kyrie always in some shit. Kyrie always got something to say. So this is their way, the media's way of getting back at him. You always protesting something. You always got something to say. You always want to sit this out because of this happening. Okay, fine. Now we're gonna hit you where it hurt.
Yeah.
If he was, like he said, somebody off the bench or something, wouldn't nobody care. If he still played for the Cavs, wouldn't nobody care. The thing is, the Brooklyn got a chance to win a championship, so we care. Okay, so that's kind of iffy. That's on Kyrie.
So let's say we go back when Kyrie was here. Let's say Kyrie's still in Cleveland. They have the rule. Ohio.
Here?
Yeah, LeBron's here. We got the same squad.
Well, but that changes everything. If LeBron is here, Kyrie's now in the spotlight. Kyrie was the star of the team, but he wasn't that dude, until LeBron came and they all of a sudden became a super team.
Would there still be the chance of letting him play, though, is what I'm saying? Like, would Ohio really, like he's in New York, and like you said, if you're not vaccinated in New York, you're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to play.
They would have let him play if he was still here.
Yeah.
You just can't play in New York. When we go to play the Knicks or when we go to play Brooklyn, you can't come.
Now, is that selfish for him for the team? Right? You think that's selfish for him to like do this to his team, knowing that they're in a position to win?
Of course it is. Of course.
All right, you're saying Ali. You're saying no.
Is it selfish for Kyrie?
Yeah.
For a team? I mean, if you look at it that way, yeah. But at the end of the day, casket is built for one, so you protect that temple at all times.
Say that again, cause you said it mad low. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I thought you was making a joke. But yeah, the caskets are built for one. So,
okay.
Keep your temple at peace. You feel me, dude? I mean, it's your life. Live it the way you want. If you want to do that, I mean, luckily for him, like I say, he got the money to take care of everything he needs. So.
And here's the thing. Let's hope that he invested his money smartly, because that's the thing that
he definitely did.
That's the thing that I don't know. I mean, with NFL, NBA players, any player that's in a national league that is making heavily amounts of money, you have to invest your money so your money can grow, because you can injure yourself like one game and then you're done. Your career is over. But all of that money that you have, are you putting it towards something so you can build your own career? You can build your own basketball team if you wanted to, where it is free from vaccinations, if that's how you feel. So Okay, the NBA don't want you no more because you didn't do what they wanted to say. You didn't do what they wanted you to do. So start your own. Go on about your business. You got money. You have made your money. How long has Kyrie been in the league?
Yo, he got about 10
You
years
ever heard
under
of
his belt.
XFL?
No.
Sometimes starting your own ain't the answer.
It's
You know
a
what
lot.
I'm saying?
It's a lot more hoopers though.
There is, but what I'm saying is now what you're doing is if Kyrie were to start his own league, that puts the attention on these guys playing that don't want to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
And now, as soon as something happens,
That's true.
it's
So,
all
yo, what
downhill
about that
from there.
3-on-3 league? Have y'all watched that?
Yeah,
The Ice
the
Cube
Big Three.
Yeah. They started.
They made a
Ice
lot-
Cube
they made a
started
lot of
that
money.
league.
They
and-
made a lot of money off of it.
yeah. It's not actually bad. I kind of try
But
to
you know,
catch some of it.
as soon as something happens, when you buck the trend, when you go against the grain, as soon as something happens, they are on your ass.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. As soon as somebody catches COVID or dies from COVID or anything like that, they're gonna shut that league down.
Especially if you got our complexion, unfortunately.
What's next?
Yeah, no.
Yo, next up we got Kevin Samuels.
My
I
boy,
love it.
baby.
I
My
leave
boy.
We roll
boy.
with Kevin.
Hey,
We
yo.
roll with Kevin.
Hey, yo, and I don't fuck with Kevin.
You don't fuck with Kevin?
I don't fuck with Kevin,
could you
man.
not fuck with
I don't
Kevin,
fuck with
man?
Kevin. Hey, yo, Kevin recently said, and I heard this on DL Hughley show. He was saying that if you're going on a date, first couple dates with a woman, and you don't have any money, then you shouldn't be going out.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I agree
Really?
with that. Yes.
Because you need to
What?
You need to establish your role as alpha. That takes away a lot of anxiety for a woman. If you go on a date and when the bill comes and you just automatically reach for the wallet to pay, that takes a lot of anxiety off of them, wondering like, is he gonna do this or we gotta Dutch it and stuff like that. That makes the night go easier. So if you got the money, if you want to take them out, you gotta have the money. to do
So
that with
if you
somebody.
meet a woman, let's say y'all meet somebody, you got $50, right? $30. Let's say $30. You want to take her out. You don't get paid for another 2 weeks. You're gonna really be like, all right, I'll see you in 2 weeks, or you're not gonna try to figure something out.
I'm just gonna be creative. I'm
There
gonna
you
figure out a
go.
way to make this $30 work.
So that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, but that mainly is me doing something like maybe at the crib or something. Because you go out to a restaurant, you have no idea what's about to happen.
Right.
You got to be prepared, bro.
So, yo, you don't
only
go
got
to
this
a restaurant
$30 in your
then.
pocket, and all of a sudden you ain't paying attention. You don't know that they charging her for soda, and you don't know that they charging her for them free refill of fries that you thought was free and everything. And all of a sudden the bill come. Nah, it's $40.
See,
You
but
only
yo,
got $30.
you don't take her to the restaurant on the first date though. You could do some fly shit for free. Cause yo, I'm married, and me and my wife, the first time I took her out, my pockets was slimmer than me, and I'm like, yo, I gotta figure this shit out.
That's pretty
Yeah. I'm gonna get you though. Don't
had
think
the
the jokes ain't gonna come. Don't think the jokes ain't gonna come. I already got like 3 of them.
I got it.
But
Hey, man.
hey, yo,
$110 on it.
nah, yo, low key, I've been in the gym. I'm nice up under this sweater. Don't sleep, yo. I've been
$125.
I've been in the gym low key. My wife said I can't take my shirt off, but low key, I'm ripped. I've been in the mirror like, yo, who this nigga? Like, all right, I'll fuck somebody up. But no, our first date though, right? Yo, I think we went to like Edgewater Park or something like that. Hey, yo, we just got some ice cream and we just like really just got a chance to know each other because it ain't the pencil, it's how you write your name.
But does a
James
woman
Spitter.
really look at that as a date?
I mean, yo, she took it as a date.
Yes.
And then on the next date, yo, we went to the movies, right? Hey, yo, I think we kicked it. I kept it gangster with her, like, yo, I'm fucked up until next week. I got kids. I pay my bills, whatever. And we ended up going to the movies. Yo, we went in the Dollar Tree. Yo, she got mad snacks, put them in her purse. Hey, yo, and that's 2 years later, I'm married, like, to my soulmate. And that's what it's like, yo, it ain't the pencil, it's how you write your name. I don't want to be with a woman that's not checking for me, but checking for the receipts.
Yeah.
And that's
Doesn't
where a lot
matter
of guys get a problem. They think, yo, I got to take her to this fancy restaurant. I got to do this. I got to do that to impress her.
They
Hey,
silly.
yo, if you lit, if your personality's dope, yo, she's going to fuck with you no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
And this is coming, yo, I'm going to get a woman's perspective on this. If you went out with your husband the first time y'all really started hanging out,
Yeah.
and he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's a little tight right now, so what's up? You still want to hang out or not? And you still go, and you have a great time. Are you going to judge him for that?
No, absolutely not. I mean, because we've had dates in the park, just walks.
Word.
Just walks in the park. Yeah.
I was about to raise my hand too, but I'll
Yeah.
wait. Go ahead.
So, I just don't believe. I hear what you're saying is about the pencil and how you write it, but it definitely depends on what type of parchment you're writing on. Because Like you can't, if you writing on some wood, that pen ain't gonna show. Depends what you're writing on. And some of these women, unfortunately, you can't do that with. They demand.
Then that's not the woman for you.
But how does he figure that out before he spends that time?
If you
look, for real.
How many times have you went out with a woman and you took her somewhere real nice, and while you on that date, you like, why the fuck am I with this dust bucket?
Because of one.
You had to figure that shit out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Stop figuring that shit out and do what you got to do as far as showing her your personality. Don't show her your pockets off the top. Because now we're good. We're in a great financial situation. But it's something you build together. Yeah. But if you meet a woman and all she's checking for is your pockets off the top, where you took her, that's because if you fall off, then what happens?
Is our sexual desire very strong?
Yeah.
As far as
men's sexual desire very strong?
Absolutely.
So it's not you deciding to do that. It's him deciding to take her out because only 10 to 20% of men, as a fact, are having sex with 90% of the women. So most men don't get sex.
Wow.
The sexual desire to have sex is so palpable for men that, damn, I gotta go in my pockets because in this day and age, I deserve this. I need these big dates and
she's looking at her friends that are
Hey,
getting.
yo,
She's
y'all
looking at her girls that are getting. Hell yeah.
Y'all serious?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Hey,
Okay,
yo.
let me ask you this. Real talk.
Yo,
so
please.
you start talking to a chick. Y'all figuring out the first date. You still don't know her. You don't know her
Yeah, of
personality.
course.
Y'all just talking or whatever. So I always say I say it is unfair to ask a man to pick the first date because I don't know you. Okay, I don't know what you like. I don't know what you don't like. I may choose the one place that you done had a horrible experience with, and that's going to set off the tone forever. So I'm going to ask you, okay, we're going out where you want to go. Now, she said, I want to go here, and that place is a little
She picked
expensive.
Ruth Chris.
She picks Ruth Chris. Now, I got to decide right now if that's Ruth Chris pussy right there.
How?
So you're basing.
Hold on.
So are you basing? Are you basing off her future off of her pussy, or if you trying to be like, if you trying to just smash, then of course you're gonna be like, all right, what's my budget on this pussy? But if you're trying to build with somebody,
it's not about just smashing, but you also gotta be physically attracted to that person.
Yeah, you can be physically attracted.
I may be trying to get to know you, but at the same time, I may like my car out there, but I need to test drive that motherfucker before I fucking put the down payment on that bitch.
So you
okay? I need to understand. I'm not about to invest time, and then I finally get the pussy and that shit is trash.
But we talking about the first date though.
How many? This is not high school no more. We fuck on the first date.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I'm
there have been
confused.
times where I done walked in the first date into the cheeks. Okay, we fuck on the first date. This ain't high school no more.
Now let me ask you this question. Hold on, I gotta ask this
I'm
question. So
confused.
you walked into them cheeks, and where did that get you? Like afterwards?
I got an 18-year-old that's in college right now.
Okay.
We stay together for the next 5 years.
Okay, so that's one situation.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if a woman wants to give me the pussy off rip, then I'm like, damn, she is really feeling me.
Okay.
That's my shit. Okay, we vibing, we connecting. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting there and when I'm putting time and I ain't getting the cheeks yet. What the fuck is going on?
So,
she has not cracked that shit.
Look,
She has not.
women.
She has not busted.
So you
open
feel
for
like
a real
you gotta
nigga yet.
spend more money to get this pussy?
That's not what I'm saying.
Please
What I'm
get me
saying
there.
is
Help me,
sometimes
brother.
you gotta invest in what you want.
Exactly. Women need
What?
emotional connection
Yes.
for sex. Men need sex for emotional connection.
But
And that's where the difference is right there.
I guess this is where I'm lost because
Hey, yo, I'm lost
this is
too.
The first date. This is the first date.
Okay,
date.
wait.
Let me say that again.
We not entitled to it, but if you want to give it to us, like seriously, that lets us know because you can give it to anybody. That's the thing. Women, you have the option to get sex whenever you want to get sex. So knowing that, if you don't give it up and then you decide, damn, I'll give it up to me, in my head it's like, okay, maybe she does do this a lot. But if I'm really fucking with you and vibing with you and then the shit is all together,
Why can't you vibe at a place at the park or Edgewater
Yeah,
or
that's
somewhere?
because you're going.
instead of
Y'all
spending
going.
some
why
money
am I
on
taking her
somebody?
to a beach when it's dark when this is our first date?
It ain't dark. Go
Oh, so
during
now
the
we
day.
going in the morning?
Go during the day.
Most
Walk
women don't
around,
wanna go on a date in the
Seven
So, yo,
Falls.
Ali,
You know how hard it is to
So,
get a
yo.
woman out in the
Women are fickle.
Man.
It's hard
What
to
is
tell
yo
to get a
brothers? We
first date.
dark skinned and tall, man. How y'all having problems with women? What the fuck?
Ain't
y'all
nobody
talking-
having no problems
Hey,
with
yo,
women.
so-
We having the problems that you might be having.
Hey,
I ain't
yo.
having no fucking
Hey, yo.
problems.
So you can't take a girl on a first date to Minchie's and go to Edgewater. You telling me you can't do that?
I'm lactose intolerant.
That's funny. But yo, you can't. You're telling me that yo, you can't go to Chipotle Chipotle.
I'm not saying that. That's not
Like,
what
because I'm confused. Because what I'm saying is,
see, our problem is we gotta have. It's either gotta be black or white. It gotta be this or that. What I'm saying is sometimes this shit is mixed together. Sometimes I may go out with Letitia and she may. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is
scenario, husband.
no. It's just a scenario. I ain't trying to have nobody waiting outside when I leave. It's just a scenario, not the fact that she was here. But what I'm saying is, we may go out and I may look at her and say, okay, she not that type of chick. I'm gonna have to put in some time with her, and that's where my motive is. I'm gonna put in some time with her. Now, I can look at
and
another
money.
chick and I
There's
can
two
say I
different
like
things.
this chick, but
Time is money.
Yeah,
and it's more. No, actually, I don't understand why people say that. Time is more important than money. That's the one thing you can't get. You can make $1 billion. You can't make 1 second of time.
So here's the example, because this is where I'm like, we're on the same page, but I don't think we're on the same page.
We're definitely not on the same page.
You're saying time is money, but you're basically telling me that you see a female and you can tell how much you want to spend on her from her appearance.
Real quick though, this is I'm not included. I'm with him on some of his points, but this is not me. It's like a cul-de-sac.
So
I'm
give me there
because I lay it down that way.
Because so we're gonna go one at a time. So are you telling me that like when you see a female, you have a budget already, or like where are you going with this?
I would.
Okay, so
With
you're
that,
like, I
what
would
that
take
means
her to
is
Roof Chris.
I would spend the money on her. I hope I don't have to, but I would if it comes to that.
Okay, so when you first
there are certain chicks that you may see and be like, nope, I would not take her to Roof Chris. You know what I'm saying? That's a Chipotle type chick.
Oh.
Okay. And that's just it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And that's just it. That's period.
Why
you
can't all chicks just be a Chipotle chick though?
Well,
Why
all chicks ain't the same.
why are you giving just because of her appearance? You're telling me that you're looking at this chick and you're like, okay, she's Chipotle, but I gotta take her to Roof
damn
Chris?
right. You damn right.
But you don't understand the game, brother.
If
These
a chick walk in
motherfuckers
here in a
all
business
Chipotle.
suit, if a
If
chick
you
walk in here in a
lit.
business suit, I won't mind taking her to risk. Now, if a chick walk in here in some ugly ass Uggs and shit with some motherfucking fucked up ass pants and tights and shit, no, we're not going there. That's
Hey, yo,
you
but you don't know
didn't
that-
show
hey,
up
business-
right.
yo, the
You
business
didn't
chick
present
like-
yourself
My
right.
mom said
You
I
didn't-
could go out the cul-de-sac. I fuck with that, Elliot.
What?
They all Chipotle bitches.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
I give you that.
And yo, I'm not judging nobody based off of what they have on or what they're driving. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna present me.
We don't get judged by that same shit.
Hey, yo,
Take me as I am.
Hey, yo, we can get judged whether we're wearing like Gucci or whatever, but that's not for me. If I find a woman and she's like, yo, she wants to spend time with me, I don't care if we sitting on the swings at my daughter's playground. Hey, yo, we're bonding, we're vibing. We're like, yo, what's up? What's good with you, Ma? How's your day? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, we could drink, or we could share a Starbucks coffee, hey, yo, and like each other. I'm not worried about, yo, I got to spend this much to make her like me. Fuck that, yo. She going to like me for me.
All right, we got to
Yo, Lex Vegas, man, you a lit dude, man. You got mad personality, man. Please don't tell me you out here taking chicks to Roof Chris because she got a dress on.
I ain't never been to Roof Chris.
real quick, let me read these
I know where it
comments,
is.
man. Dang, that's crazy. We got a lot of laughing emojis. Wilkerson said, I went on the first date in the park and we clicked. That's beautiful. Good job. I'm glad you made it back.
I did. I was lucky, though. My wife,
Miss
was an
Peggy
amazing
said,
woman. I was lucky.
Time and effort is way more important. Effort is a panty dropper. I ain't gonna lie, looking at it sideways, I thought it said Elliot is a panty dropper. I was about to say, that's
Hey, yo, don't get him killed. Take my shirt off, see what I've been doing.
Hey, though, when I was reading that shit, the sound in the background
do
was
it.
that shit like.
So here's the thing, though. I think that as a female, and the only female here tonight, it depends on the type of woman that you are investing your time in. And then you can probably tell through conversation. Most women look for simplicity and simple things. Then you have those other, look, Lex got his lip turned like, yeah, right. Then it depends on the woman. Like Saida said, it depends on the person that you are involving yourself with, because somebody like what he was saying, like I would go for that. Walk in the park, we're going to get some ice cream. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to spend no money. I don't want you, because listen, I don't want to break you. And if that means that if my standards are that high where I'm going to break your pockets because I said, oh, he spent some money on me at Roof Chris, then I'm not the person for you. And I need to recheck myself. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna hold my hand, but I'm gonna sit here and be quiet until you finish. But like that going with the wind shit that you just said, I can't agree with that because no, hell no, because I would say a high percentage of females, and dare I say it, black females.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they can't wait to go tell their friends about this date. Now that date, and ice cream at the park and all that. That ain't hitting with your homegirl whose boyfriend sell dope over on 55th, and he taking her to Roof Chris every weekend.
Understand?
All right,
I get
and
that.
That's not hitting. So the female, she wants not. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
get that. But T, I already know where you're going with this. But go ahead.
Hit it.
Okay, so look at the emotional aspect of the park. That was an emotional connection. We can go and you can throw some money and we sit there and we not even have a conversation. And it might not even be a great evening that day. Just because my dope boyfriend was throwing some money at it, was he really into me? Was he involved? Oh, I'm just going to say, oh, we was at Roof Chris. No, this man actually walked with me, held my hand. So now we got physical touch where I'm drawing a connection with him. We walking, looking at the scenery, enjoying that together. Women, not some chicks who get off on money, enjoy simplicity and being able to be with
Lifeline.
that.
Go continue. I'm gonna
And be with
That's
that
my
man.
phone a friend over there. That's my
So
phone
I
friend
just
right
want to
there.
be.
But
Since you're the only female.
Yes, I
have to
am.
ask
And I
you.
got the women in the feed.
Hey,
You got my back.
Okay, so ladies,
Shout out to the ladies. Come on, ladies.
please
Throw a ball your
participate
heart.
if you will. I will read these out. How many park dates have you been on?
Quite a few.
Oh, how many is that?
Quite a few. I just told you, my husband will say, let's go for a walk in the park.
Oh,
and
so your
we
husband-
do
oh,
that.
Oh, not just your husband. Not just your husband.
No,
We're talking about
I
dating,
have- I
dating
have.
life.
But look,
Okay,
okay.
the guy that I was dealing with before me and my husband became serious, we went, let me tell y'all where we went for a first date. We went to,
Okay,
I'm
go
about
ahead.
to tell you,
Go ahead.
what was the dollar movie that was out, Chardon. We went there. We hopped to two movies, which was cool. So we paid for a movie, $1, and then we went
Early,
and
I
seen
like
two
it.
movies.
Hold on, no, let me
like
do this.
it.
Come on, let me do this.
Then
Please,
we left
please,
from
please.
there.
Go ahead,
Please.
Vegas. Get him,
No,
Vegas.
please.
Then we left from there and we got some Dairy Queens, and then
Dairy
we
Queen.
went down to Severance, where
And
Severance
she
Road
remembers
is in the
all of
park.
this.
Right,
And
right,
then
right.
We walked around the park.
She remembers this because it was a memorable.
How old
day.
were you?
Hold on.
I was
No,
18.
but besides that, you ain't with that dude no more.
I'm not.
Right. So
wasn't
that
because
sentimental,
of that,
that
though.
sentimental going with the wind,
wasn't because of that,
Mick
though.
Jagger shit, that didn't work.
It wasn't.
That didn't
because of
work.
that.
I want to go a little deeper with it. So if you've been on one, ladies, I wish y'all would have put some of the numbers, but obviously, as a whole, we know that doesn't work.
Don't work.
Yo, what do you look at my hand?
Don't
What you
work.
talking about? It doesn't work.
Let me say this. For the most part,
that
ain't working. And for the first date, that's not only because if that was the case, you would see more men doing it. Why are men trying to get?
Because-
Elliot, wait.
please,
Why are
yeah.
men getting nice cars and big houses? Because women
Everything
wanna
we
get
do
fucked
is
in
for
a
the
nice
females.
house, and you driving a nice car. Oh. Why do we take them to this fancy restaurants when we know we could just eat Chipotle? As long as it's some food in our stomach, we are good. But no, they want to go to these nice places. So why do we do that? Oh, I have to take her here so I can get sex.
What?
Get the chick. Get the chick.
You don't gotta do that for pussy. What are you, Ali, man? Please tell me you're joking.
I'm not doing that. I'm saying
Hey,
for
yo,
men
but-
as a whole.
But
That's
for
what
certain
you have
guys,
to do.
maybe I've been blessed. Maybe I've been lucky.
We are
with,
blessed because we tall black men that look good. God damn, dap it up, man.
So the tall dude's gonna get up. I'm gonna just sit over here on the couch. I ain't that tall, so I'm
6'4".
I'm gonna sit over here with Mo, cause me and Mo, we the
Mo,
average
yeah,
size
yeah,
cat.
I'm just saying
You know what I'm
we
saying?
black.
The tall dude's got up. I'm
Maybe-
gonna just sit here on the couch.
Maybe that's what it. Maybe it is. Females they see us and we're attractive, so we don't have to work as hard. I don't know, but I've never really had to jump through hoops when it comes to dating women. If I like you, then we build our way up. But let me tell you the guy's biggest mistake, and I've learned this when I was like maybe 20. Some guys start off, and when they meet a female, Roof Chris, the fancy restaurants, expensive dates, right? But as time goes, they start declining. So you're no longer going to Roof Chris. He started you off believing this is who he is. Let me just finish.
That's why I put the hand on my
like,
head.
yo, oh wow, he takes me to fancy restaurants. He reels you in,
Yep.
and now you're going to Applebee's,
Yep.
and now you're going to your pocket. That's the game right there. Whereas myself, I like to start off slow and work our way up to this where we're like, okay, yo, this is Roof Chris material right here. This is, I don't know why we're shouting them out. Are they a sponsor or something? But, yo.
It was just an example.
Yeah, but just in general, some guys start off so fast that they can't maintain that momentum, whereas someone else, the turtle wins the race. Yeah. God bless.
On the other hand, he may have saw potential in you that you might have been Roof Chris pussy, and over time, you declined to Applebee's pussy. Okay, and yes, it happens. Okay, it happens a lot. Okay, so it ain't that you have to show you. What do women say when you're in a relationship? You want consistency. You weren't consistently Roof Chris pussy. Okay, so when that consistency died out, so did that level of restaurant.
But again, so we're jumping ahead because we have moved from the first initial date to establish within a relationship. This is what I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna move on.
We need Big Mo opinion too, though. We can't. Yo, Mo in the building, y'all.
What up, Mo?
Hey, yo, $2.
No, to be honest, I'm over here. I'm just entertained by the conversation right now. I think that all of y'all are making some pretty good points, but I think what it is we are kind of just a prisoner of what our experiences are.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so like for me, I'm kind of like Ali in a sense. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like Elliot in a sense where it's like I feel like I've gotten lucky in a lot of ways with the people I've tried to date or wanted to date over the years, where where I haven't had to be the person that's like, all right, I got to go spend all this money or something like that. But I also agree with you because it's like it's and some of the comments in the feed where it's just like, if we want to be honest, cheapness is not attractive. No matter what.
Wow.
So we can say that, a walk in the park is nice and all these other things, and that's cool in theory. Like you said, it's like that Gone with the Wind type of stuff or whatever. It's cool in theory. But to be honest, that ain't shit you gonna go brag about. And at the end of the day, you really do want to go be able to brag to your girls about that date and everything else.
You want them likes on Facebook. You want everybody to hit that like button.
That's why they take a picture. That's why the first thing they do
is take a picture of that. You're right. Take a picture, and then they put their location on there. See, now, then they put the location. They want to make sure that you know that this meal that you're looking at is that Red Steakhouse.
But is that the woman you really want to be with, though? That really
you don't know that at the time.
Who's showing the receipts?
You don't know that at the time.
If you want to, if you want to date, and she keep looking at the receipt and looking at the menu and looking at the receipt, like, yo, what are you doing,
on,
yo?
I'm gonna just say this: everybody ain't that lucky, bruh.
Only in
one experience, I spent a lot of money on a girl for a date like that.
Both of y'all, I've watched your show and I've been around you enough times. Both of y'all have enough personality that you ain't gotta spend a nickel in a chick
about that.
Love you.
There have been times where I have not dated a chick and still got the draws. It's not about that.
I
but what I'm saying is, every chick ain't the same. Okay,
so
every chick is not.
To go out with every chick.
How do you find your one if you don't try them all? How do I know if I like Burger King unless I done tried Wendy's and McDonald's?
By just taking it to the park and sitting there learning her, like, yo, not over the restaurant.
Absolutely not.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you, brother, it works. Where you just sit there and you be Lex Vegas, and you just sit there like, if a chick came in here right now.
Lex Vegas don't like to go to the park. I'm going to let you know that. I'm just saying, they know that. But I'm saying, see, my thing is, I tell a chick up front, like, I don't want to go to the park. I'm going to be bored as fuck there.
Like,
okay, let's
tobogganing.
not.
It's about to be wintertime, right? Tobogganing is like $20. Yeah. You can ride all day. $20.
I took my daughter there last year.
Yo, so just imagine going on a date there. Yo, y'all do mad fun tobogganing. You spend $20. You sip hot cocoa afterwards. And yo, and you really just sit there and get to know, and you can be like, all right, yo, next day we're gonna do something better. Yeah. But I just wanted to sit here and make sure you was worth it.
See that?
And I've been in the game. I've been on some knucklehead women on first dates, and I'm like, damn, I can't believe I spent $42 on her.
Because that's experience.
Hold on, Mo got something he want to add.
No. I mean, it could be corny. Say what you want to say though, but are we talking about dating or just fucking?
That's what I was about to say. It
all
depends on the person you're talking to.
Because that's the difference. That's when I can sit there and think about being like, all right, how much do I want to spend? Because I don't really want to date her. I'm just trying to whatever with her. That's something different. So are we talking about dating or fucking? And that's,
you do.
And that's
wait. You do. That's a whole other topic.
You can't say that because you can't be honest with women. If we come up to you and just say, look, for real, I'm pretty sure you could be a cool person. You look good as fuck. I just want to have sex and then see where it goes from there. That's what niggas really is. It's fucking you, and then after that, it gives us our emotion. Like, okay,
Have y'all ever tried that?
Yes.
Has
And
it worked?
No, hold
what
on.
happened?
Yes.
It's worked?
Here's my thing. I can tell you straight up, and I have, and if I'm lying, there are people that in the comments that have heard me say this before. I can say, look, I'm not trying to be your man. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get my shit off. You know what I'm saying? You got needs, I got needs. Let's do our 1-2. Okay. And what is a woman's initial reaction to whenever you say something like that? You just ain't met the right one yet. I'm gonna change. He just ain't been with me yet. I just told you out of my mouth, out of these 2 fucking lips, I told you what it was. But you had your own idea of what it was. So I can be extremely honest with you. I can tell you if I come over to your house tonight, we are fucking. That's just it.
So what happens after they say you just ain't met the right one yet? Do
I
y'all
tell them
end up sleeping together that night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
y'all
then
end up sleeping together that night.
afterwards, when you trying to lay up and I'm on my way out and you're upset, I fucking told you.
So why would you initiate something like that if you know that those words are coming out of their mouth? See,
Because
I think the reason why men
because I wanted to draw.
right. But see,
Because I wanted to hit.
I think the reason why it's still going. I think the reason why men don't say it, that they just want to have sex, is because they don't like rejection.
Men get rejected. Men get rejected all the time. Women don't like rejection.
Prepare for rejection.
Yeah.
Women don't like
prepare
rejection.
for
That's why
rejection.
you don't go up to men as often. Maybe every once in a while, you get the moon to shine on you and shit. You be like, oh, I'm empowered, and then you go talk to a dude. But for the most part, y'all know what y'all do. Y'all sit back
They'll talk
and y'all
around
wait.
it.
Y'all are like, not trying to say it like that, but y'all like those motherfucking fly traps, Venus fly traps. Y'all sit there, look pretty, a motherfucking dumb fly like a nigga like us. We come, buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh shit, look at this sugar.
Swallow.
Get that motherfucking shit closed on, and that's how I go. And then y'all open back up for the next motherfucker to come, spend all his money, and then once you don't have use for him, boom, boom. But then you get the one
Well, I
fly.
feel like y'all
You
setting
get the one
yourselves
fly
up.
that you be like, oh, I'll let this fly live, and he can carry my seed to the next motherfucking whatever, and another Venus flytrap come, and then you let him go, and that's the dude that gets stuck with the kids in the bill.
You already know once you go to kids, I'll leave you and break that shit down.
Man, look, I was just gonna say like,
Hey, yo, I know Rosa Parks once said, men use love to get sex and women use sex to get love.
facts.
That's true.
Rosa Parks said that.
I don't know if she said that
I
shit.
don't think
Hey, but it was true.
Yo,
It
she
sounded
can't say
good.
she did.
It sounded good in the moment.
Yeah.
I believed you too.
You always
I'm
got-
like, man, this dude speaking facts.
You always got
shit.
those somebody
Holy
famous in
Let
there
me
like,
read some of these comments real quick. Appreciate y'all for commenting. Let's see some more likes and hearts. Miss Wilkerson said, cheap is whack, but pay your way. Saida said, why is the conversation so focused on the greatness of the woman's cat? What if the D is trash? You will leave his ass if the D is trash. Saida,
that's
heard
what
the
they
woman
really
first.
brag about.
I have to take
They
guys
don't give a
out,
fuck what you spent.
laugh
They
at
want to know
emotions.
how what he put. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something about women, right? Because I've studied y'all.
Wow.
I'm a hoologist.
Okay.
Oh,
Women really.
took that as a minor.
Women,
I might have to steal that.
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I visit their
Hey,
I visit their
Ryan.
habitats, their coaches, all sorts of shit. I watch their food and everything they eat. Women, they can brag about that date, but what they really brag about is that D. Now we got a woman.
But we trying to get to the same thing then.
Yeah.
We trying to get. They trying to brag about the D. We trying to give you the D
So
to brag
now,
about.
I
But it's
say
a
this.
value
I
loaded
definitely
exchange.
agree with y'all. I definitely agree with y'all to some extreme extents. But my theory used to be, how least can I spend on this date so I can find out how far I can go? And that's the difference.
It's just a different game.
Yeah.
We on par 7, you on par 4. Like
Yeah,
niggas
it's
been there.
like-
We might come back and swing,
Right.
swing a couple more.
Might swing back
Oh,
around.
that was a nice part.
Now
Let me
you
try
you
that
you
shit.
said you were with your child's mother for. We're gonna talk about child support and everything tonight too,
Yes,
right?
but hold on. Let me.
I
Before you
mean-
say that, I have something to say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
55.
Mm.
I have something
Oh,
to
shit.
say. Yeah, I have something to say really quickly. The comment that you just made about women bragging about the D. Listen, if the man is a potential, 9 times out of 10, that woman is not speaking on their sexual encounter with that man, because there are women, and not any of these beautiful ladies in the feed, but there are some
There's
women.
1 or 2 in there probably.
Listen, there's some
Right.
women
Right.
listen to what you're saying about your activity with that man, and they're trying to investigate.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So
It's all
a
like-
lady,
So you saying that you keep scoundrels around you is what
No,
you're
I don't-
saying,
oh,
and
well, it's
you can't
happened.
trust
But
you
you
can't
learn.
trust your.
Yeah,
I
you
trust
learn.
my
It's
circle of friends. I trust them. I can
it's
say,
happened.
no, that
It's
shit was
happened.
good to the mom.
I've never been the type to vocalize my sexual, like what happens with me and my husband, that's our business. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not having that conversation. Now, prior to him, if the nigga was a throwaway, then yes, I would have had that conversation. But other than that, if the man and that woman are together and that's who she's invested in, she's not speaking about what's going on or girl, we did and he did this. Nah, no.
Alyssa said they only brag about the amazing D.
Yeah, and that mouth.
Hey, yo, so listen, we jumped on some hot topics, but we really want Lex to tell us about himself.
Yeah.
The podcast, yo, you are on fire.
Man.
Hey, yo, I mean, we have different views on certain things, but brother, I watched the show. Yo, you're a great thinker, man. You're a hilarious dude, man, for real.
Well, like
so,
I said,
yo, tell us about you.
First off, my show is over on Redline Radio every Thursday night, 7 o'clock. It's the Lex Vegas Show. And I specifically named it the Lex Vegas Show for two reasons. One is because it's really just me, my personality coming out. You know, like, I feel like my show is I pick Thursday nights because nobody's doing shit on Thursday for the most part. You're just trying to make it to the end of the week.
Yeah.
You might have had a hard week. You're just trying to get to Friday. You're trying to get to the weekend. So, you know, you can tune in and you can have conversations that you normally probably wouldn't have in an everyday life. You know what I'm saying? We talk about anything. Nothing's off limits. You know, we try not to offend anybody, but I offend people on a regular. Fuck them. Okay, but it is what it is. But that's the premise of my show too. I felt like the big dogs got their name on their show. You know what I'm saying? And that's no, you know, disrespect to anybody that has a name for their show, but I feel like, you know, like the Montel Williams show, the Steve Harvey show, the Ricky Lake show, the Jerry Springer show. You know what I'm saying? You have your name attached to your show, and so that's why, you know, I named it the Lex Vegas Show. Like, it's all or nothing. You know, and I like to use my platform to showcase people who may not have a platform yet. I showcase a lot of up and coming comedians on my show. Tomorrow I have comedian Precious coming on to my show from Akron. Real funny lady, you know. And I also I do artists, you know, and I have conversation with everyday people. I have more on my show if you come on my show, you know, because I want people to just sit down and we can sit down and we can have a conversation. You know, last week I had a guy on the show. He has a company that he started. It's called We Fix Shit LLC, and I love the name. I'm like, come on the show, let's talk. You know, shit like, you know, just so now people that may not have heard, you know, of your brand now are getting it out there, and that's where I wanted to put a platform out there for people to use that. You know, and that's where the Lex Vegas Show comes from.
Nice.
Well, we love all podcasters. That's all we network, and you know, we've had some conversations.
Oh, yeah.
We actually, I think you commented on my child support post, and I said, "Oh yeah, I got to get you on the show."
And speaking of which, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put y'all on the spot that y'all are supposed to be coming on the Lex Vegas Show on November the 11th.
Hey.
Okay, 7 p.m. over Redline Radio. You know what I'm saying? The cast, I'm gonna call them.
That's
you know.
right.
The
That's
cast
right.
of Lunch Time Chronicles will be now invading the Lex Vegas Show
Sure
on November
be.
the
We
11th.
We
So y'all,
shut
so
that
just in case they come up with
down.
some excuses, some bullshit, y'all heard it live on their
Yo, he gonna
podcast.
get me on his. He
You
gonna
know
get
what
me
I'm
on
saying?
his territory.
Oh yes, it's a whole different ball
Yo,
game on
yeah.
Thursday nights.
I
It's
got
a whole
home court
different-
advantage
It's a whole
right
different
now.
ball game on Thursday night. It get gully on Thursday. Okay.
We
It
ain't
get
never
real
scared.
gully over
But
there
we
on
ain't
Thursday.
never scared.
That's right.
Nice,
that life.
nice. Hey, yo, so hold on a second. Ali, did you have something you want to say, or?
I mean, I don't know what.
Because, yo, he just said 11/11. That's November 11th, right? All right, 4/1. So we there.
Absolutely.
What made you want to get into podcasting, though? When did you realize that you have a voice and you're
Actually, it was put in my lap, really. About a month ago, I had a guy, Goldie. Shout out to DJ Goldie. He owns We Up radio station. We Up Radio. And I had done a couple of guest shots for my man Richie Carlisle, who had a show called Juke Radio. And Goldie, you know, he's your Mo.
Okay.
You know, and Goldie grabbed me one day and said, "Man, you need your own show." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't got time for all that, man." And he like, "Nah, think about it. Like, I like, you know, you can control the mic. You comfortable in front of the cameras. You know, you comfortable talking to people. You think." So I'm like, "All right, man, I'll think about it, but you know, don't hold your breath on it." And you know, I went home and I thought about it for like 2 days. And I'm like, you know what I got to lose? And so I called him like, "Let's do it." And it's just been off the races since then. Like, I actually gave him some pushback on it. I didn't want to do it at first, and then now it's like the best thing I ever did.
I want to say podcasting is freedom. Like, you get a chance to say a lot of things that you don't normally get to say. I'm kind of censored a little bit, but
So that
She
could.
got
I'm gonna tell y'all, we ain't censored over. We ain't censored on
Yeah.
Thursday.
I gotta
Well,
keep
You
my-
can say whatever.
I'm good now. I'm rated R. I was PG-13. I'm rated R.
Right.
Yeah, Ali
Niggas-
definitely came out of his shell since we've started. Cause like, yo, when I first used to watch the Lunchtime Chronicles, you were like more quiet and reserved and everything. But now you're like, yo, we here, fuck it, saying what you gotta say. So yo, shout out to that. Yo, we bring out the best in each other, all of us. I definitely love that.
oh, sentimental moment.
I know,
Oh,
right,
check
yo.
it
Hold
out.
on a second.
All right, so you got a show coming up tomorrow,
That's correct.
and you said you have Precious from
Precious from Akron.
Okay, shout out to you,
real
Precious.
dope female comedian, and I'm really pushing. If you notice, I keep saying female comedian
Yeah.
because I'm really pushing the narrative of I want to talk to her about being a female in a male dominant
Yeah.
genre. So that's why I keep referring to her as a female comedian instead of just a comedian.
Yeah.
We had a comedian on too, right?
Did we?
Bree, wasn't she a comedian?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Shout out to Bree.
Yeah, we went to her
LOL
show.
Bree.
We went to her show.
Yeah, we did. Shout out to Bree.
Oh shit.
LOL.
LOL.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
definitely got the next segue for the next topic.
I mean,
You said freedom of speech. How do y'all feel about Dave Chappelle right now? They're coming for him.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck.
Dave ready for it.
Yeah,
Dave
he don't
ready.
give a fuck.
The thing that's saving Dave is honestly, I think the same thing that saves me from a lot of things that I say is that I own it.
Yeah.
Like if I
Yeah.
say something,
Yeah.
I own it. Like
Yeah.
I said it, all right, and this is why I said it. What are we gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Like literally, and it's not that I think I'm tough or anything like that, but I stand by as a man. I stand by what I say. See, the thing is, when you say something and you try to backpedal from it, now they on
over.
your ass.
Yeah.
Now they on your ass.
Yeah, it's over.
You know. But when they see that you mean what you say and you stand by it, now all of a sudden they ain't got really much to say to you, and that's what's saving Dave's ass right now.
Yeah.
Now,
I
with
like
that-
it.
With that whole community, though, because what he's basically, what I've been hearing a lot about on the radio, and I'm not going to take too much of this conversation, but
No, you fine.
their community is in uproar because he's making jokes about them, but they want to be treated equal. So I'm
Yeah.
confused. Like,
They want to be treated equal, but they want to be different too.
Yeah.
They're acting like they are a whole different species right now.
And or
Like you can't even
Yeah.
mention them
Yeah.
without one of them saying something about something. Like, but you want to be treated as equal, but you can't. Let's just put it out there. We can't be treated as equal, okay? Because with us, it's always that don't count, or that's not what I mean, or that's different.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the problem is we didn't have a problem when females, and I'm not talking down on females, but when females were pushing to play male sports.
Yeah.
We didn't have a problem with that. Oh, let them play. Don't genderfy them, okay? But you wanted equality, but you never ever factored in if a boy wanted to play on a girl's team. You never, because you
and
never
that's
thought
why
that
he's
would
here,
happen.
ladies and
You
gentlemen.
never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
And then when it happened, now all of a sudden it's unfair. No, you wanted equality.
Yeah.
So you got what you asked for.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
Either you were going to be the same or we're going to be different.
Yeah.
And we are going to be different. That's just it. I'm different from Ali. I'm different from Elliot. I'm different from Mo. I'm different from you. Okay?
Yeah.
We may have this, we may try to move the same way sometimes, but we are all different. When these cameras and these mics go off, all five of us are going in separate directions.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Now, I saw in the comments that there was a lady who said, we're still waiting on the LGBTQ community to sit down with the feminist movement. And I don't think, though, sometimes that they realize how offensive it is to women for them to try to portray what they think a woman is and how they carry themselves.
Wait,
and
who are
they-
you talking about?
Talking
What
about
do you
a
mean?
man
Yeah.
that wants
Oh,
to
the
transfer into a
transgenders
woman.
Yes.
and the, okay, gaming, okay.
Yes.
Basically, you're becoming what you think they are,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
you don't
and-
actually know.
But-
So what about the women that portray what they think a
Exactly.
man is?
I don't, and I'm not sure why y'all not offended because they snatching your
Because
women.
we don't give a damn. Okay, we don't give a damn.
They
Like,
snatching your women though.
as,
I mean,
they can have them.
it's
If
millions.
you want to swing over on that side of the plate, go right ahead.
My
Okay,
son.
just don't bring shitty dick back over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shitty
stay on that side.
Yeah.
We don't care. Let me find out that that's where you want to be. Fine.
But
Let
see-
me know that off rip.
but see,
That's the
that's-
same with a homosexual man.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say the wrong word.
Yeah, you had to think
I'm not
about
trying
it.
to get y'all because it's your show. I'm not trying to get y'all.
Man, say what you say, man.
But
We
what I'm
here.
saying is, it's the same with a
I hope.
homosexual man. We don't have a problem with a homosexual man as long as we know that you don't be thug ass dude,
Yeah.
and acting like everything cool, and I didn't got comfortable being around you when all of a sudden you looking at me coming up out the shower and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be flamboyant. Let us know what it is that we looking at.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to know. We don't have a problem with you as long as you don't bring it to me. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I made a bet with 2 chicks. They told me I couldn't last 2 hours in a gay club.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bet. I sat at the bar the whole time drinking and just sat there and watched. Okay, everybody knew I was a straight man, so no one person said something to me all night, and he said he liked my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, thanks. Okay,
Well, see,
long as you don't bring that stuff to us, we don't care.
I heard that they can tell who's a part of the community and who's not, so they know who to try and who not to try. But I just feel as though that this focus on Dave Chappelle, when his whole special was centered around when he brought up the baby killing somebody, they laughed. Nobody flinched. Nobody said anything. They like, haha, it's normal. Oh, but you talking about a transgender? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. And it's because you are offending those. So they feel that you have senators who are a part of the community. You have their children who are part of the community. So that's like, oh, you don't want to touch that. But this man turned down $50 million to do a series. You think he really honestly cares about what he said in his special?
He knew that. If you notice, at the beginning of the show, he kept saying, "This is gonna be my last special for a minute," because he knew they were gonna come at his ass. He said that repeatedly through the closer.
Yeah.
He said, "This is gonna be my last time seeing me for a minute," because he knew after tonight they about to be on my ass like back pockets.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is that a lot of people are standing up for him.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're like, yo, we're backing Dave on this. Like, yo, listen, you're a comedian. You make jokes about people. If they're offended, that's on them. But, yo, keep doing what you do. Don't back down on this. Like you said, if you're a man, you say something. If you truly believe it, you stand on it. And that's the way I was raised. Stand on your words.
Come on, you got comedians like Red Fox, Richard Pryor, rest in peace to them. And who else who just passed? Paul Mooney. Come on, man. Are you serious?
But what you got to realize, it's
Eddie
not
Murphy.
He funny. Paul Mooney hilarious.
it's really not about offending or not offending people. It's about protecting your assets. And that's what people don't realize. Okay, the transgender community, the LGBTQ, did I say it right?
We always get like real confused.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they have high-powered lawyers.
Yeah.
They will picket. They will be outside your building before you finish your special.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want. It ain't about me caring really what you think. Okay, because this is my platform. I'm gonna do what I do. But how is this gonna affect? You have a show on at DMST. I had to read it because I had to remember DMST Studios. Okay, so whatever happens on your show is a reflection of this studio. Mm-hmm. If I say something on my show, it's a reflection of Red Line Radio. Mm-hmm. So I have to think about that. Mm-hmm. I have to think about, okay, I can handle you being on my ass,
right?
But how's it gonna affect them?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And that's when you start to scale back.
Yeah.
That's when you start to watch what you say. That's when you start to not try to offend people. It ain't because I care if you're going to be mad at me. I don't give a fuck if you're mad at me or not. I don't give a damn how you feel. Okay, I said what I wanted to say, but I care if it's going to hurt my pockets. Because if it's hurting my pockets, it's hurting my kids' pockets.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's worried about.
Yeah.
We don't really care like if you're offended or not. Like people get offended about anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I was offended that this motherfucker was late as shit to the show. You know what I'm saying?
I was 3 minutes late.
It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was.
Yo, you make some great points though, but that kind of goes back with Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Do you want to stand in what you believe, or do you want to get your money?
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, he's like, yo, I already got a little bit of bread. Do what y'all do. Kevin Hart, he was in the same situation. He apologized. I heard the baby apologized.
He did. He finally apologized for it because everybody was walking away from him, canceling everything
They cost
that
that
he
man
had.
a lot of money.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle lives in Ohio in a small hick town. He said it's like a population of 3,000 people. He don't care.
Yeah.
He does not care. And the fact that he's showing that we're supposed to be a country that has freedom of speech to say whatever it is that you want to say, but only towards certain people. So we see that it's towards blacks. You can say whatever you want to say about the black community. I just watched a video on TikTok where there was a squatter, which was a transgender, and he squatted at a residence, and the film guy came in a robe, and he was like, hey, so is this your place? And she's like, yeah, this is my place. Called the police, had the lights hooked up illegally. The police come and they arrest her for stealing lights. And then she's like, get my boyfriend. He lives next door. And he says, well, she had a warrant. He says, well, I guess that's 2 years of not being homeless now. But if that was somebody different, that wouldn't have never happened. But that's okay. He's not going to be shut down. So it's only offensive to those who aren't included. Like, forget the fact that you're transgender and you're black. That doesn't matter. The fact that you said something about the LGBT community. We no longer looking at a color, but it's okay to jump over and say it about certain races. That's what I have an issue with. That's not fair.
It ain't gonna be fair.
Speaking of unfair, you said you made a post about child support. That's the most unfair thing going on in the world right now. So I didn't see the post. Why don't you
Speak
tell
on
us
it.
about
Speak on it. Speak on it, please.
Well, okay, so basically, and then we're going to wrap up and get on up out of here. But basically, I saw a post where a guy said that if a woman is asking for child support, then she should not have custody of her child. I personally have never received child support, but I know people who have received child support or who have tried to receive child support. And I was offended by the statement because a mother is not asking for child support because she can't financially support the child. She's asking because that is you all's child. And obviously, she wasn't getting a resolve from asking you verbally to give and help support the kid. So she went to child support. That's why some women ask for child support. And then the damn post went viral.
Is that the only reason?
Of course
why?
it is.
I'm
But
pretty sure
so to play the devil's advocate with you, what about the child that was born that the father didn't want, but you had it anyway? Take that deep breath, because you took a real deep, like fill a chest or fill a diaphragm up before you answer. Because so we both agreed as adults that we had both agreed that we was gonna lay down and you was gonna give me the cheeks. Shit happened. Now I come to you and you tell me you pregnant. I'm like, look, we ain't ready for this. Mm-hmm. I'm not where I need to be. You ain't where you need to be. We don't. But you keep the baby anyway. Mm-hmm. Now you asking me for child support for our kid. It wasn't our decision. It was yours. So where does that play in?
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. Before you get into a sexual encounter with anybody, you already know that shit is going to happen or could potentially happen. So protect yourself. It's a lot of men who are quick to stick their dicks. Excuse me, I apologize.
So you
into
go right back to the men like that. Go right back to the men like that.
I'm serious. No,
you do know it's dangerous to drive and operate a motor vehicle, correct? But you still
do it. But you still do it.
Still getting a car to drive though, right?
Let me finish.
You
my
know you're gonna
though.
get sick when you drink a bunch of alcohol.
Finish
but
my
you gonna
statement. It is a lot of men who are comfortable and okay sleeping with women without protection, and there are a lot of women who are comfortable with said man entering her queendom, okay, without the protection. So they both are responsible. So if that happens and you feel that should be a red flag for you, because this might be a setup, put a condom on so 9 months later you won't be having to go to child.
I just want to say,
okay.
I want to say two things. One, you don't know if the person had on a condom or not. Why I don't understand why women always assume that he just raw dogging it every time. Now, me personally, I like that shit, and I'm going to do that. But I'm just saying, not every dude going raw.
My middle daughter was born, and I had a condom on, and it broke, literally. And I told her mama, like, oh, shit, it broke. Boom. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. I can't get pregnant. But every damn chick that I done came across that swear to God they couldn't get pregnant now got kids. Okay? Every single one.
How old is your daughter? So the morning after pill wasn't available when?
No, I'm saying, like, she swore up and down she couldn't get pregnant.
Okay.
Like, my daughter now is 14. Okay? But at the time, she swore up and down she couldn't get pregnant. Okay? So don't even worry about it. Then she started getting sick all the goddamn time.
You on child support?
Yeah.
Look,
Absolutely. And as far as child support go, hold on, because I will say that I'm cool with child support. I agree with child support. Child support keeps me and her mama from arguing about financial issues. Okay. I tell them, but I do tell them straight up, take that shit out of my check before I even get it, because if she pissed me off, she ain't gonna get it. Okay, take that. Don't even let me feel it in my fingers. Okay, take that shit before. But I agree with child support if it's for my kid.
Yeah.
If it's for my kid. Now, if you taking my child support money and got your punk ass in Miami, with your hood rat ass friends, now we got an issue.
But why is that an assumption?
No, that's not an assumption.
That's
That's
reality.
damn not an assumption.
Yo,
when you was broke in the
happened
motherfucker,
to
but
me
all of a
this
sudden
week.
I just sent you this child support check and you can afford plane tickets and shit now. No, that's not a fucking assumption.
How did
That's
she go
simple
broke?
math.
That's
How did she
just
get
simple
broke?
math.
That just
No,
happened
how
to me
did
this
she
week.
get broke? What?
That just happened this week to me.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, my child's mother, my daughter came over for the week, and before she came over, she was like, "I need $50 to put a deposit to get her hair done." So okay, she pulled up, gave my daughter the money. She ran outside, gave her the $50. They left. She comes back over a few days. My daughter's hair's not done. She was going to Atlanta. I was at work, so when I came home, I saw my daughter's hair wasn't done, and she's like, "Mom said that it was supposed to be 50. She didn't say nothing about a deposit. It was supposed to be $50 to get her hair done. All right, here go to 50, whatever. I come home, my daughter's hair's not done. She's like, "Oh, Mom said it was for the deposit."
Right.
She wanted me to react. She wanted me to send a text message because she was going to Atlanta for the week. Like, "Yo, what's up? Why is my daughter here not done?" I didn't. And I was just like, you know what? Whatever. Just charge it to the game. She won't get cash from me again. When I seen her when she came to get my daughter the other day, I'm like, "Yo, why isn't her hair done? Why is her hair not done? You use my money in Atlanta?" She's like, "Oh, it's $50. What can I do in Atlanta with that?" Whatever you did with it, because you took that $50, you didn't put it on the deposit.
Do you know that for a fact?
I don't know that.
He
for a
know his
fact.
daughter hair didn't get done.
I know,
You
but
can
that-
see that. I can see that with my ocular.
Did she say when the appointment was?
See,
She never said when the
so
appointment
she should have
was,
told
though.
me.
So you
when the
borrowing
appointment-
$50 for an
I'm
appointment that's
just
3 weeks
saying.
from now.
No,
That's what
it could have been the following day.
So why
it could
did
have been
we
like
have
4
to
or 5
do
days
these
later.
mental and linguistic gymnastics? Why can't you be upfront? If you gonna say it's for a deposit,
Talk to him, bro.
we're gonna expect, it's for the deposit
Talk
to
to him,
get
bro.
the hair done. Doesn't matter. You shouldn't
Don't
spend
matter.
that money. The hair should have
I'm
been done.
I'm positive
should've
she
been
took
done.
that money to
Went
Atlanta.
to
and-
Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean,
$50 then.
no, that's what she. I'm quite sure she had her own bread, but that
$50 to get you to
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Walking,
If
you
you
gonna
drove,
pick that $50 up off the ground. You gonna stop your damn car if you see a $50 bill. You like, oh shit.
Hey, yo, and
$50.
that was just something I wanted to bring up, but it was an issue. Like, and it was, I like my growth that I didn't even approach her with. That I didn't
Yeah.
send a text as soon as I saw my daughter's hair wasn't
Nigga,
done.
poetry snap.
yeah, see, you
Yeah,
better
you
than
know what
me.
I mean? I
You
just
better
was
than me
like-
because I'd have drop kicked her ass.
Yeah.
Literally, my big ass would have drop kicked the shit out
See,
of her.
and that's why I had to be
You-
like,
you-
yo,
you better man than me.
But that sometimes they want that reaction. Sometimes they want you
I'ma
to
give
send
you
that
what you
text
want.
so
I'ma
you
give you what
can
you asked for.
so you can get back into my thumbs ain't gonna argue with your thumbs. Yo, if I'm gonna take that $50 loss. My daughter knows that she's supposed to get her hair done. God bless.
So Elliot, is this a fix then? If a man doesn't want the baby, he should be in this great man right here, because I think he is the funniest person on this planet. He said that if they want to keep the baby and you don't, you should be able to do a financial abortion since she doesn't want to do the abortion. That will solve child support right there. Like, I don't want to be a dad right now, but if you want to keep this baby, and because after conception,
I think
a
you
man
can sign
has
over your rights,
a
right?
man has no choice in the contraceptive. Like,
No
you could
choice.
choose what you want to do. All these forms of contraceptive outside of just condoms, you could do all these other things. But you wanted to keep this baby? Okay, well, I have the choice to not have to support it. That will, seriously, like, eventually the first couple years or whatever, it's going to be hard. Don't get me wrong. But the long-term effect of that, well, girls will be like, damn, well, and dudes will be like, well, I don't want to trap her. And girls are going to be like, well, I don't want to trap him, because this motherfucker can just walk away, and then I'm going to be stuck with a baby. And then you got to think on this other case, sometimes women
That's
do that to
interesting.
keep a man to stay like, damn, we about to break up, or something not going good, or
Sometimes
the relationship not
yeah,
going good. I
sometimes
know
it
if
is.
we have a baby, we both going to have something
That's
to love
interesting.
together.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be like, damn, I love my baby so much. She helping me with my baby. I love her now, because that's that fairy tale that some women be having. Like,
It's that Gone with the Wind
this
shit.
Was it-
exactly.
It's that Gone with the Wind
This
shit.
Disney
Yeah.
fairy
Keep a
tale
nigga
stuff,
baby.
I want him to be here with me, and I know for a fact if we have this bundle of joy, he'll stay. And then but
Men don't trap women with babies.
yeah, but it happens more the other way.
It happens more the other way.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do a. We gonna
Hell
take a poll on
yeah.
that. Hey, ladies
Why
in
do
the
you
feed.
think?
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
ladies.
ladies
You
in
see,
the
she asked the
feed.
ladies. You see, she asked the ladies. She asked none of the
Ladies in the
fellas.
feed.
Cause
I'm
no,
not done. Hey,
don't.
ladies
Yeah,
in
go
the
ahead and
feed,
moonwalk out of that
Have you
shit.
ever heard of a man trapping a woman with a baby because he was trying to keep her? He saw the potential in her, so he wanted to lock her down.
No,
wait,
no. Hell no. Back up, rewind. This is the remix. That is not it. Okay. Now, if a man is trapping a chick, it ain't because of the potential he's seeing her. He just don't want that motherfucker getting the pussy.
Facts.
Okay. If he's trapping a chick, it ain't because he sees potential in a relationship or anything like that. He just don't want the next man to get it.
Why?
Okay. Because he
Why?
like it. The pussy's good. I just don't want to deal with your shit.
Exactly.
That's just it.
So you gonna give her a baby?
Talk to
You
your
gonna give her a
females.
baby?
Talk to the females. You gonna give him a baby?
Why would you?
The fuck? It ain't on us.
Here's the
It's
thing.
on y'all.
I don't think y'all take into consideration. You get a woman pregnant, and right. So you decide. First of all, let's back up. So you decide to slide in raw, and then you don't pull out because the pussy is good, and so
I
then
got this.
she gets
Watch
pregnant.
this.
Then she gets
I'm
pregnant.
over here with the pillow.
Then
I'm over
she
here with the
gets pregnant, and then you're like, oh well, I didn't want the baby. But morally, she's like, well, I'm not about to kill the baby. You putting her in a compromising position because your pullout game was weak.
I'm gonna let you
And
know.
it's
I mean-
her fault.
I just
I'm
want
gonna let
people.
you know.
I wish we had like X-ray goggles and shit, cause the baby is not alive when you doing that. When you getting an abortion and stuff, if it ain't got the heartbeat, I mean, I don't want to talk about that because it's a sensitive thing, but like,
We here.
the baby's not anything yet. Like, it could be gone, and it's a traumatic thing. Don't get me wrong, it is. But what is worse? Seriously, if you decide to do that, get the abortion, kudos to you. I'm not saying anything like that, but like, you're in trauma, right? I give you that. I give women that. Yes, you are going to be in some sort of trauma. I give you that. But let's say on the other hand, you keep the baby. Who's going to be worse off? Now you have a child that's going to be worse off. You're going to be worse off, and now the father is going to be worse off. You just off of the thing, you have to think, like, it sucks that you have to be the martyr. We didn't make this rule. Talk to the creator when we see him. Like, you're or her, or whatever.
So
you're the one that have the
lives.
vagina. Like, we have the penis. It's not our fault that y'all get stuck with the child. Now you ruining 3 lives and stuff. You feel me? On some real stuff. It ain't just you that's having the trauma. Now you got a kid that's going to grow up our future that got trauma built and not seeing a functioning family. Now that child, and statistically proven, they are more in jail, more deadbeat. You know what I mean? It's all these bad things that
Go
come
ahead,
with
Lex.
that.
Come on.
I also want to point out one key thing that you keep mentioning. You keep mentioning the man sliding in raw. You ain't got no control over your vagina where he's going in and you ain't
Absolutely.
stop. You ain't hit one of these like, hey, you ain't seen him tear off nothing. So when you say a man, you sliding in raw, you are allowing him to slide in
Absolutely. That's
raw.
why I said
So,
in
but
the
you keep,
beginning
but
of my
what I'm saying,
statement
see, the
that
thing is,
both
you
people
keep
are
throwing out
responsible.
that the man is going in raw. You ain't saying nothing about the woman
But
who is
listen,
allowing him to go in raw.
Listen, how many times as a man said, "Oh, I just want to, can I, let me just try it because it's got,
Okay.
it ain't got."
And you
the
fell for that
same
shit?
feeling.
And
It
you
ain't
fell
got-
for that bullshit?
Why, dog?
And you fell for that bullshit?
Park
Okay,
dates.
because you do shit. Hold the fuck up. Okay, let's just say, why? Okay, when you go home, let me ask you, like, I'm not gonna ask you exactly where you live, but what area do you live in?
On the east side.
Okay, so you go to the east side. You got 2 ways to get to the east side.
Uh-huh.
You can either get on a freeway and get there quick and easy, or you can take the streets and deal with some shit. Which one you gonna take? You gonna take
You
the
better
quick
take
and
the streets
easy?
and deal
No,
with
you
some
gonna
shit.
no. The fuck you not. You gonna take the quick. If I can fucking tell you some bullshit and you gonna go with that shit, and I ain't gotta go through all the other shit, all that dating and shit that we was talking about at the beginning of the show. I can just skip right to the fucking end. I'm going there. What are we talking about?
Hold on, wait.
I'm back here with the pillow.
I cleared up real simple and easy. Is the sex only 10 to 15 seconds long?
It could be potentially.
I'm saying, so no, I don't even want to get into your stuff like that, but for the most part on you and your life existence, if you could just, like, all the times you had sex in your life is 100%. How many times did the sex you had with your husband or anybody, how many times did it go longer than 15 seconds?
I don't recall.
I mean, how many times did it go shorter than 15 seconds?
I don't recall. Mo.
So, wait, hold on 1 second. So,
Are you
Mo
going
had
all
some
the way
sex.
in at
So,
15?
I'm just saying this, exactly. So if it did happen where it's longer than 15 seconds, you know he is going raw still. Why don't you say, wait, I don't want to get pregnant.
Man, women
Push
can
him
get
back.
pregnant
Put
off
a
of-
condom on. You
Women
said
get
you
pregnant
just
off of
wanted,
pre-cum.
You
What are you
said
talking
you just
about?
wanted to touch it.
Women get
You
pregnant
just
off
said
of
you wanted to
pre-cum.
feel it. You felt it. Put the condom on, sir. But no, what should y'all say?
And then you be
This
like,
is what y'all
hold
do.
on.
Right.
That's the
Right.
motherfucking kind.
Locked it.
All
Locked
women
him
do
in
that
there.
shit. Eventually they be like, oh, this nigga hit. Clank him.
Mo, what you got to say? I see you back there. I saw you had something to say.
Nah. I'm really just chilling on this one. I mean, it's just
I said, I'm gonna sit this one the fuck
you know,
out.
I mean, on our show, shout out to Dev and shout out to Playboy. I like to think I'm kind of like the kind of in the middle type of person, but I mean, I just think that like on this topic here, it's just everybody got a role to play in this, you know. So it's just like we can't sit here and say, oh, you're a woman let a man hit raw or something like that, and we can't look at a man like, oh, but I hit. At the end of the day, it's two parties that's involved, and you had the decision to either crack a condom and put that shit on, you know what I'm saying, and make that decision. I understand condoms break and stuff like that at different points in time, but you had that decision to make at one point or whatever. Personally, myself, I've said it on our show, I think the whole condom broke thing, I think it's a very smaller percentage of what people try to make it seem. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying
It didn't fucking. It is.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
it
saying, but I
happens.
think it's a smaller percentage. I think a lot of times that becomes an excuse to some people.
Yeah.
When in reality, nigga, you just fucking decided you wanted to shoot that shit up raw.
Yes.
Bottom line. So just man up on that one. But I mean, by the end of the day, it was two people that made the decision to sit there and say, hey, we wanted to do sets or whatever, however we did it. And then you got to deal with it at that point in time, man. So whatever you decide after that point is what you decide. But two people made that decision. And so if two people made that decision, at some point it is, once someone does become pregnant, once she does become pregnant, if two people made the decision to get to that point, it's almost like you should be able to still have two people to make a decision to say after that, to say, hey, this is what we're going to do if you went into it together. But it's y'all show.
Preach, brother, preach.
All right.
And that was DJ Brainstorm of the DMS, 1/3 of the DMST boys. So make sure y'all come on Sundays at what time? It depends on when.
Oh, we always say 6 o'clock, but I mean it's usually about 6. Follow us, DMST Boys, BOYZ on
They harden
Facebook.
the hell out of you on the comments, Mo. They love him on the comments.
Cool Mo
all I see is
D.
The heart's just flying.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
All right, so listen, we are about to wrap it up. We got a LTC Uncut question. If anybody wants to jump in and say anything before we get to the question, now's the time. If not, let's rock and roll.
Let's get the question and get up out of here.
All right, well, I'm going to go with the question then.
They said you making real adult sense.
Yeah, they know Mo was in the building. So we've been talking a lot about the differences between the way men and women think and everything like that. And some points I see everybody's views. It's definitely great. But I want to know, what's the deal breaker during sex?
Ooh.
A funky coochie.
Ooh.
Like off rip. If you spread them legs and that shit smell like old train smoke, I'm out this bitch.
Monkey pamper.
I'm out this bitch.
All right.
And females, y'all gotta stop with
Have
that.
you ever been in that situation?
Hell yeah.
Yo, and he said that with so much confidence that hell yeah, that it's a lot of monkey pamper pussies out here.
It is.
And they don't realize it.
Because they think that, because that old saying go, every vagina got to smell, that don't mean it got to smell bad. Okay?
I agree.
And that's what the thing is. And if you can smell a bad vagina. Yeah. When we go, you play ball. They said you play ball. So when you didn't play ball, each guy in here has experienced after hoop nuts. Okay? when you hoop and you get in the shower and your shit ain't that fresh. If we can smell our shit, you can smell your shit. If you can't smell your shit, then that means you got used to that shit. Now we got a problem.
Now listen, ladies,
have you ever told a woman that?
Hell yeah.
What do you like? How do you come to her?
I literally told a chick, but I ain't gonna lie. I was young and dumb, and I told her after the fact.
After you hit it,
I did. I was young and dumb. But I said, listen. I said it was fucked up because we were at a grocery store. I remember this shit. We had stopped to grab something to eat it, and we were at the grocery store. And I said, look, the last couple times that we got together, you wasn't that fresh. That's how I said it. I remember this. I was young. Hey, young. When we young,
that was actually a good way to.
We young and dumb. We will.
That was actually a good way to say it, though.
We will forego some shit to get some pussy when we ain't used to getting pussy. You know what I'm saying? That when we was young,
100% true.
We thought pussy was that hard to get when we were young, so we would forego some shit. But that's literally how I said it, and I remember it because I said it just like that. The last couple times we got together, you weren't very fresh.
Okay.
And then like the next time we was getting ready to get together, she was like, hold on. And I heard her in my bathroom getting her. All right, cool.
Yeah. I definitely
Took it
feel
advice,
women
good shit.
need to freshen up a bit, men too, because, women don't like to taste salty or sweaty.
Some. I
Well.
done met a few. I done met a few.
And women, stop just like putting Coke bottles and shit up there to do shit. Like, go to the stove and get it.
Hold the
It's
fuck
the
up,
real
man.
shit.
Man, you need to talk after we leave here.
Man,
What
it's
shit
some-
you
it's
run
some
into,
shit,
man?
I just
Coke
hear
bottles?
I just
Holy
hear
shit.
shit.
No. You said that with some conviction, bro.
Oh,
We
it was
need to talk,
convicted.
man. Hold on, man. I need to get your number before I leave this month.
What's your issue, Ali?
I mean, on some real, that would be it though. That is much. I
You
don't.
wouldn't know that, though.
What, the smell?
No.
Oh,
You talking about him.
yeah. Anyway, I mean, yeah, on some real stuff, the smell is a big thing. When you are younger, you tend to take it more, but now that when you get more experience, you have sex a lot, isn't stuff you're not gonna tolerate. That is one. I know I did it before, and I know some men don't mind it, but like I don't like having sex when the girl's on their period. I feel like that's the time that
I ain't swimming in the Red Sea.
this shit is cleaning. And
Word.
then what she said, this is
Fuck
like anything.
yeah.
I was thinking like, yeah, if some niggas will fuck when she on her period, niggas don't give a fuck about no smell.
Yeah.
So like, but
Yeah.
I can't do that. I mean,
That's
So,
my
yeah.
thing.
Matter
Anyway,
of fact, I got a 2 to 3 business day waiting period after your period.
Bruh,
is
I
over.
don't-
need
I
to
would
make
never
sure
go-
no
And she
remnants
should.
in
I
that
won't go.
motherfucker. I need
I
to
will
make sure
not
ain't
go
no
down.
spatulars.
She
I
definitely
will
should
not
do
go
that.
down. I can't believe some people
Wait-
do that shit when
Wait
they on
a
they.
couple days after your cycle.
Exactly.
I'm
Fact.
gonna say
2
what
to
is
3
a deal
business
breaker?
days.
Sweat. If your sweat drips down and hits on the face or the lip, it is.
So basically, we can't fuck in the summer. Is what you're saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's
Have
what
a
you're saying.
fan
I gotta
on.
wait till the
Shower.
fall.
You
I gotta wait till the fall to get some
Cannot
cheeks.
have
No.
that
Ain't this
fan
a
on.
bitch?
You
You
need to
cannot
have,
turn
yes,
that
you
fan
can.
on.
Turn it in a certain way or have central air in the house, but don't let the sweat.
Y'all do women not
Drip.
understand?
And wash your balls, okay? And make sure
Yes,
your
wash your balls.
underarms are fresh.
You came from one.
Hot
to like,
damn,
you
you
got a
did.
whole
You got a
list.
whole
You got a
list.
whole
That
list
nigga
of
needs
shit.
better
And
hygiene.
your drawers better
See,
not
you
have
saying all
holes.
hygienic shit,
You know
though.
what I
Like
mean?
wash up,
I'm
use
just
deodorant.
saying. If y'all want us fresh, we want y'all fresh too.
Y'all not
we don't
understand
wanna
how
be
much-
laying down, and then it's like a whole bunch of
Hold on.
sweat
The
and all of the.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like you just said, what I just got a question though. Do women not understand how hard it is to constantly be the one to keep pumping? Like you said, y'all just there
Right.
laying down.
Chilling.
It must be easy
Chilling.
to not sweat when you just
Make sure you got
do
the
your
central air
duty.
on, is all
Like,
I'm saying.
we got to do all the humping and pumping. When you burning calories, you fucking sweat. Like, is that don't everybody know that when you burn
Control
calories?
where your sweat drips, okay? Have a towel close.
No, you
grab
need
it,
to
wipe
lick that
yourself,
shit.
get
You
back
need
in.
to lick that shit and be like, I like it like that, daddy. And then
Yeah.
he gonna pump harder.
What's yours?
Harriet Tubman once said,
It's-
"If you could walk through mud, you could fuck through blood."
Man, that was Florida Evans. That was not Harriet Tubman, man.
Hey,
That
yo,
was
I know
Florida
it was
Evans,
somebody
man.
with a little baby
Come on,
fro.
man. It was with the little
Hey,
fro,
yo,
man.
but my shoes is nice, and I can't do that. So that's my thing. Like your cycle, once it's there,
Yeah.
I need that day or two at least
Yeah.
Right.
for you
Yeah.
to cleanse. And
Yeah.
I've been with some women who like it's ending in a couple hours. Like, all right, well, I'll see you
I'll
Thursday.
see you on
or something.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'll see you
but-
on Tuesday.
And, like,
You know?
it seems
got
like-
a timer.
Now this is the question though: are y'all hornier when you're on your
They're
period?
super
Yeah.
horny because they know
Yeah.
they can't
But
have
you
sex
gotta
and
wait.
they shouldn't have
You
sex.
definitely should wait. I mean,
or
I am
you
saying
got other
wait.
orifices that you can use.
Yes, you do. Like I heard the ladies have the rose now. So,
No, that's
I'm-
not where he was
that-
going.
that-
You talking about
Yeah,
please,
definitely
please
not what we
the
talking
man.
Yeah,
That
you
Not
right.
definitely-
please
we
the
Relax,
son.
we
man.
talking about we talking about them other holes you got that ain't
Talk.
bleeding. That's what I see. That went right over your head.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 'cause I
Oh,
wasn't
they
listening.
got it.
So look, we about to close it out, and usually when we close it out, people we do say a statement to for y'all to remember us by until
Yeah.
we come back in 2 weeks because we definitely will be here. What
Yeah,
day
we
is that?
will. We got 2 other podcasters coming to sit down with us.
It's gonna be dope.
In
Yo, we need
November.
Lex Vegas
You know,
back, yo. I had a
right.
great
Well,
time.
we going back.
Hey,
We
y'all gonna be on the Lex
We
Vegas
gonna be on
show,
the
man.
show.
And it's
11,
we gonna
right?
continue
11,
all this,
11,
man.
11/21.
Okay, all right. So
11,
we
11,
there.
21.
11,
Red
11.
Line Radio, 7 o'clock, the Lex Vegas show.
And again, they can follow you where, Lex?
They can follow me, man. You can follow me to the crib if you're cute. But if you're trying to follow me on social, like I said on Facebook, I'm Lex Vegas, LEXXVEGAS. On Instagram, it's Lex Taught Me, and on Twitter, it's LexV520.
Okay, and we do a closing. Here we go, and I ain't even had nothing to drink.
Closing quote.
So, do you have anything that you like to say or leave the people with?
Smarty baby.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Obviously, you ain't never seen my show.
It's money, baby.
Smarty baby.
Okay. Smarty McFly.
Smarty McFly.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one of my names.
I like that.
Smarty baby is when I think I done said something witty or I done said something cool or whatever. It's followed by Smarty baby.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
I need you to pay that. That shows you ain't watched my show, man. See,
I watched it.
I liked you for a second.
I just
And
didn't
then
see
we was
all
cool
of
with
it.
No,
I gave you a good
I say that
20
shit
minutes.
through the
I'm
whole
like-
show. I say 20 minutes don't go by without me saying that shit.
I was over there at my dad's like, oh yeah, he got the AK.
No, but yeah, but definitely, man. What I do want to say is, please support your independents, your small businesses. It don't even. I'm not even gonna say black businesses because it's your independent, your small businesses, your local businesses. Support your community.
Yeah.
You know, and that's my biggest thing. That's why I have my platform and everything, and I try to give back. I try to support as much as I can. So that's what I want to leave y'all with. You know, go out. I said for Christmas is coming up. I'm gonna try my best to shop locally with small businesses, local businesses, independent businesses. You know, support them. You know, and they will give you the support back.
Right.
All right.
That's dope. I might do that. Yeah, I will do that. Actually, that's what I'm talking about, Mike. You want to? Oh,
All right, well, you can find me on Facebook, Elliot Groover. You can find me on Instagram, Park Date Poppy. And I just want to close it off.
Park Date Poppy.
Park Date Poppy, PDP, holla at me. I just want to end it with learn life before life learns you.
Hey, Ali.
All right. My name is Ali. You can find me on Instagram at @just_Ali216. Facebook, just type in Ali. You might find me. I don't know. And I'm going to just leave you with, I was listening to this relationship guru person talking. He said something that I feel like was very dope. And it was, expectation is the mother of resentment. So, that's deep. And I fucks with it.
Hey. All right, everybody, and I'm Letitia. You can follow me on Instagram at Letitia Pittman Official. You can also follow our show, The Lunchtime Chronicles. We have the main page and the group page. Go over to the gram
What's the three
and
things?
follow us at Ltc Uncut. So do us a favor, though. Follow, like, and share.
Boom, boom.
And we're also on YouTube at the Ltc Uncut. Just type it in and you can see some of our past shows.
Yeah, throw them hearts up.
If you like to be a guest on the show, send me, Ali, and Elliot a DM, but it's got to be about business only. Please keep it professional. And if you have any commercials or shows or you want to be a sponsor on the show, send me a DM. We can get your videos played through the show because it's live and we can shout you out. But again, you can send that to any one of us. The guys will get it to me, though, so preferably send it to me. I handle all of the business. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. Make sure you
Her
smile.
choice. No, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to delegate then and give y'all some jobs and responsibilities.
Nah, I'm
This
good.
include
I'm
me
good with
some.
just
See,
being here
you
late.
see what happened when shit happened? Nah.
Yeah.
You
Right.
see, y'all love these shows, right? Let's keep it the same.
So send me a
Yeah.
DM. Send me a DM. But I'm going to leave you with this. Smile at somebody because you never know if your smile is the thing that person may need to help them get through. Y'all can check Letitia's World out in the mornings. I do have the morning motivation. But on behalf of the Lunchtime Chronicles Uncut, you have spent your time here with our special guest, Lex Vegas. Thanks for being here. I'm Tisha,
I'm Ali.
And I'm Elliot.
and we out.
Hit that share button, baby.
Nice. Yo, give me the beat, man. What? Yeah, turn me up my headphones. Here we go. It's the Chronicles. It's the Chronicles. It's the Chronicles. It's the Chronicles.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Let's go. It's the Chronicles. You're live with Tisha, Ali, and Elliot. We here.
Yes, we are.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Hey.
Hey, let's get it.